singer is Fred Durst, but the band is Limp Bizkit.
You know what? We'll start off the show like this. Was that me and you talking about that you were shocked that I didn't know any Blink-182 songs?
Yeah,
I knew like 2 or 3.
Shocked.
You were pissed at me first of all because we had Mark Hoppus, right?
Yeah.
Mark Hoppus on Ridiculousness recently, and Chris hit me up and was like, "What the fuck? Why wouldn't you tell me that Mark Hoppus was coming on Ridiculousness?" And don't beat me up out there, internet fucking world. But I didn't know who Mark Hoppus was.
But you knew once we said the lead singer of Blink-182, you knew who Blink-182 was.
Yeah, I know who Blink-182 is, and then we start getting into like just.
Well, then I was like, but you can name 3 Blink-182 songs.
And I was like, I cannot.
I
couldn't name one Blink-182 song, but I could sing along with one of them. I think it was one, and it's not that I don't like.
It was All the Small Things, by the way, guys.
All the small things.
It's such a shame.
Like,
at one point, I was so into Blink-182. So I we said that I wasn't a fan, right? I wasn't a big fan. The one thing I've definitely been a fan of is Blink-182.
No, we said music.
Yeah.
You're a fan of music and politics.
And when I was thinking about music, I was thinking specifically about Blink-182 because when I was a kid, I had a Blink-182 website.
What does that even mean? You had a fan
page? I had
page?
a fan page.
You started a fan page?
I started a fan page. I really gave a shit about it.
You were one of those, what do they call that? Oh, yeah, geeks. What the fuck is that? You started fan pages out
Yeah,
here?
baby. That's my, my internet DNA is built by building my own Blink-182 fan page.
You wouldn't be where you were if it was not for Blink-182.
Like, my parents were like, maybe your future is in computers because you like building this website. And I was like, maybe. But it's mainly just to celebrate Blink-182.
How many shows of Blink-182 did you go to?
Not that many because I'm from a small town, so they
Chanel
would
West
never
Coast.
come. But they came, and my first concert, other than Britney Spears, is Blink-182.
Did you go by yourself to Britney Spears? Or was that like your sister went to Britney
No,
Spears?
it was like my sister,
Okay,
my
cool.
family. We had like no acts come to. I'm from a small town on the Central Coast, so every year there's the Mid-State Fair, and that's the only place that big acts came to.
Yeah, Chanel West Coast said she went to like 6 or 7 Blink-182 concerts, and I was like, oh, that's fucking sounds like you was getting to it. But Chanel also was like that kid I used to call the radio station and like win tickets somehow.
Yeah, so was I though.
Yeah.
I listened to all the DJs, like I was the biggest fans of the DJs, and I actually wanted to be a VJ on MTV when I was a kid.
Who fucking didn't?
Well, now you are. Isn't that
I'm
exciting?
Not a VJ.
Well, I know, but you probably could be if you were like, hey, I want to start VJing. They would be like, we don't play videos anymore.
They'd be like, no, that's not a thing. Yeah. But no.
But you kind of are. You're kind of I guess, actually, I didn't really put it together while I was there, but it was probably a dream of mine that was fulfilled this week that I got to be on MTV.
Really?
I didn't think about it while I was there, but now that I'm thinking about it now, 14-year-old me would be pumped.
Pumped.
Super cool.
Pumped.
So pumped.
Fulfilling dreams was all about. Then we got into the combo of me just not knowing. Chris tried to make me feel bad about not knowing certain bands. And then we started going down a list of certain bands. He would name them, and I was like, don't know that one, don't know that one. And then when I did know the name of a band, I still didn't know a song. Like, so I knew Blink-182. They're the biggest. They're the top to me. They're the fucking go-to in my book of like 90s, 2000s the band era. Because right around the band era, there was also boy band era. It was all around the same time. But you have people just believed in coming together more in 2000s. But yeah, Blink-182.
Yeah. We're talking about like pop punk bands?
I don't. They're all rock bands to me. If you ask me, I'm a black dude from the west side of Chicago. I don't know.
So
Are these punk bands?
They have like foundations in punk, but like punk rockers would say that they are not punk. They're pop punk.
They're pop punk.
Yeah.
But Avril Lavigne was pop punk.
I guess so. Closer to pop.
She's punk
He's
pop.
pissed
Closer
about
to
me even saying. She had a song called like Punk. Didn't she hear some shit?
Skater Boy.
Skater Boy.
Yeah.
Same thing in my opinion.
But
at that time, I was
that's
like,
a pop song now.
okay, I'm fucking Lil Nas Xing you right now.
Green Day?
Green Day is huge. Green Day may be the biggest.
I know. When you said Blink-182, I was like, maybe Green Day, though.
Green Day is probably the biggest. Then Blink-182. Then you named another band that I was like, I heard of them.
Because I went through a bunch of pop punk bands. I went through like Newfound Glory, MXPX.
Never heard. Newfound Glory, never heard.
Good Charlotte we landed
Good
on.
Charlotte is, I know people from Good Charlotte, and also I heard of Good Charlotte. So Good Charlotte, yeah.
Actually, who I wasn't a fan of, and then you told a story about going to a Good Charlotte concert, which was really funny to just imagine you at a Good Charlotte concert.
Yeah.
For me.
I was in heaven. And then you said Sum 41.
Sum 41.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I know Sum 41. I heard of them. I don't know any of these people. So the way
Red Hot Chili Peppers, does that fall in that category for you?
They're
or
older.
no?
They're older. Though.
That's true. That's true.
They're
Green
older.
Day,
They're
Red
more
Hot
rock.
Chili Peppers,
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah. But like the way it worked for me though was like a song had to make it into my community. It wasn't the whole band would never make it. So if you were aspiring to get the blacks to listen to you, you're never gonna make it Blink-182. You're never gonna make it Sum 41. Whatever. Have a poppin' ass song that we just can't deny. And that's the way you make it into our barbecues or our fucking picnics. So like, the small thing, it made it. What's the song with the hey now, you're a rock star.
That's Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
That was a fucking song though.
That's a classic.
That was a
That's an
smash.
American
hit.
hit.
You had Stacey's mom has got it going.
Yeah, but nobody
on.
knows Fountains of Wayne.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
can name a second Fountains
You
of
fucking
Wayne
know they
song.
are. You just named them.
You can't name another song by them.
No, I can't name them. I couldn't name them in the first place. I just named that song because that's what I knew. So all I was saying is like, because Chris made me feel bad, and I was like, Chris, I could go down this same list in black culture and in hip hop,
Yeah.
and in R&B where you would be so fucking lost.
I actually think the reason I was so excited because I could finally do that. I feel like you do that to me. You do that to me a lot.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Where you go like, but you can't name 7 R. Kelly songs, and I'm like, oh, I thought I could. I guess I can.
R. Kelly's like the biggest though. He was the biggest.
I can't. That's why I said 7 because I can probably name 5.
Yeah,
or
but
6.
like Green Day. Okay, so R. Kelly would be compared to. Let's start with fuck R. Kelly. We shouldn't even be talking about.
Right.
But if we're gonna talk about his own music, R. Kelly would be compared more to like Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Okay.
or to like someone that you're like that group made it through multiple decades.
I think Migos.
I don't know if Blink-182 made it through multiple decades. They didn't. Did they make?
They
like
were
2.
kind of in the 90s, and
But
then
like-
I don't know. They've
but-
had hits over 3 decades.
But
Yeah.
no, through multiple decades. They made it through 10 years max.
They had
Yeah,
"Damn
yeah.
It" in the 90s.
Yeah.
And
Never
then-
heard it.
And then they had "Enema of the State," which is "What's My Age Again," all the small things, Adam's Song, all
That was
those.
huge.
Those are
Yeah, that
that's
was
a
their
huge
biggest-
That
album.
was the
Yeah.
biggest album.
Then they did a live album. Then they started putting out the "I Miss You, Miss Where Are You?"
Yeah. And then they broke up.
So sorry. And then they had another like "I Fell in Love with the Girl
Wait,
at the
who
Rock
was
Show."
that? That last
Yeah.
one sounded like fucking.
That
what's
was Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, that was Tom DeLonge.
That sounded
during
like
their
City.
emo.
What's the name of the group? That had a song some years back. It was big on a refrigerator commercial.
Wow, this is so specific.
Refrigerator.
You really remember commercial jingles.
I love them. It was a song that the lights. They had lights and they're
like Owl City.
Fireflies.
Owl
Oh
City.
yeah, Fireflies.
Would
Okay.
not believe your
Yeah, yeah,
eye.
Yeah, you sounded just like them.
10,000 fireflies.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of similarities between Owl City and Tom DeLonge. Now that I think.
I didn't think about it
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Oh, look at that! I don't know shit,
Yeah.
but I know music.
But that was interesting to me. Everclear? How about Everclear?
I've heard
it's
of
very
Everclear.
specific.
I've heard of Everclear. I thought
Okay.
it was fucking liquor.
How about Third Eye Blind?
I've definitely heard of them.
Okay.
Mhm.
Actually, I just listened to Third Eye Blind last night. Third Eye Blind's first album is a smash. They have tons of like classic hits, and then their next album has that Chicka Chicka Cola song.
What
and
about
then
112?
And then they have nothing.
What about
wow.
112?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember 112.
What about Jagged Edge?
I remember Jagged Edge.
Damn, maybe you're just more cultured than me. Fuck. I
Also-
knew Blink-182, so give me some.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you name 3 songs by either one of those bands? Thank you.
I can name one song by each of those people, but I can't even remember
you
what
know
it
what?
is. But I remember
Then
them
you can't
being.
name the songs.
Oh, I
That's not how
can
it
name
works.
the Jagged Edge song. I basically watched a bunch of TRL. That's why I wanted to be a DJ,
But-
and both of those bands were on TRL.
But I didn't know the names of the songs. You made me feel bad. I knew the actual songs when you started singing them. I was like, oh, I know that. I've heard this. So that's how I feel like you live with Jagged Edge right now. You can't name the songs. But if I played
It's not
you,
"Let's Get Married."
that's Jagged Edge.
That's Jagged Edge.
That's a big song. That's a
I
big
did
song.
it, baby.
What about
I did
112 though? Name one 112.
I want to sing Destiny's Child songs. Peaches and Cream. Is that
Oh,
it?
Look at Chris. Look at Chris. Couldn't name 3 NBA players.
But that's what I was into when I was a kid. I
But he's
just
killing the
listened to the
music
radio
shit.
all day.
I look, man. I support you. Yeah, that's dope, man. Welcome to Wine and Weed. Yeah, we're back as usual. It's your boy Steelo Brim, aka that dude, aka Mandingo Lover, aka your mom's lover. or love interest. AKA I'm swaggy as hell. They call me Swaggy Steve. AKA Skateboard Steve. AKA that's not a third leg. That's just me. It's just I got so many. It's crazy, but I'm here as usual with this guy.
With Chris Reinecker, aka the Chronosaur.
He is so prepared today.
I just forgot. I hadn't been saying Chronosaur for a few weeks, and I was like, that was my first good one. I got some, aka your new baby's daddy, aka the new man in black. Is what someone said to me.
Why is that?
I think it's because I was wearing all black last week.
Oh,
I could also interpret it that they feel like I give him Tommy Lee Jones vibes.
Or you
I was
give
getting
him
that
Chris
Chris
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, you might be sexy as fuck.
That's what
You
I was
didn't know
getting. Yeah.
Did I just call Chris Hemsworth
Or-
sexy? Yeah.
Or I give them Westworld vibes. The Man in Black on Westworld.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The new Westworld preview came out yesterday.
Yeah. Didn't even know it was
Who
for
the new
Westworld.
No, it didn't even look like Westworld.
Yeah.
But wait,
Yeah,
who
it's a
was
whole-
the Man in Black? Isn't that Ed Harris?
It's Ed Harris and it's Jimmy Simpson in two different timelines. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen the first
Yeah,
season.
after the fact.
I think
Those are the
everyone
same
kind of lives
characters.
in the same boat in Westworld where we didn't get through season 2. No one got through season 2.
I didn't get through. I loved season 1.
Yeah.
Season
and
1 was amazing, incredible. Season 2, I watched the first 2 episodes and was like, yo, if I'm so fucking lost on this thing right now.
Thank you.
I don't even know what's going on. So I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Absolutely.
And that's on the trailer, and I was like, okay, Aaron Paul. Okay.
I know. I did the same thing. I might get back in.
Yeah, I was like, I might watch this. And now I was like, I guess I can see how they think this world connects to the last world.
Yeah.
But my boy was like, it's not even the fucking same show. He was pissed about it.
But the first season, I felt like it was it was confusing, but like I watched episodes over and over, and I was
It was
like,
a good confusion.
How
Yeah.
exciting! They're teaching me how their storytelling works. Now I'm gonna get to watch season 2, and they're gonna use all this knowledge I learned of how they tell stories, and I'm gonna get it. And instead, they were like, no, we're gonna fuck it all up again, and we're gonna tell the story in a whole new different way again.
Yeah, nothing's worse than trying to bring someone else into season 2. Being like, oh, you know what? I'll update you.
Yeah.
Let's watch season 2
That
together.
sounds terrible.
I just got a new relationship, and I was like, yo, baby, let's watch season 2. I got my girl. I was like, let's watch season 2. And she was like, okay, I guess you'll update me. I was like, yeah, it's kind of complicated, but I got you. And then we were watching the first 2, and I didn't have any answers for her. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm confused as well.
Someone is Wyatt. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
and we got, of course, we got John Ross.
Hello, I am John Ross, aka the Facts Guy, aka Brown Peter Griffin, aka Fluffy Jr. Someone sent that to me because that's
Oh.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay, I guess so, maybe.
That's cool. It's cool. And aka what was the
The
nose that knows. The
knows.
nose that knows.
Ever forget Big Sexy with the glasses.
And of course, Big Sexy with the glasses.
And this is Wine and Weed, a.k.a. Cabernet and Chronic, a.k.a. Chardonnay and Sherbet, a.k.a.
Rosé and Reefer.
Rosé and Reefer, a.k.a. Merlot
Chardonnay
and,
Kush, I thought it was. I
and
don't
Mendo, a.k.a. Juice and Joints,
Ooh.
a.k.a. Champagne and Champagne. There's also
Oh
a
yeah,
weed
you're
trend.
right.
There's
Yeah, okay.
Champagne.
That's cool. That's cool.
Uh,
Mimosas and mimosas.
Those are off the dome, guys. And this is our weekly conversation show where we talk about what happened in the week in our world, in the news, and in general.
The
and,
best
and
way to
smoke a
describe
joint,
this show
drink
is-
a bottle of wine.
We just be talking about shit. Be honest with y'all. We just be talking about shit. Like me and Chris, John, we all off camera. We talk about so many different things, and then we're like, "Fuck it, get the cameras up. Let's film this thing, and let's get fucked up while doing it." And you know what? I've been so excited and just so happy with our fan base has been growing. You
Me
guys
too.
are amazing. You guys are really smart. You guys teach me a lot of things, and I appreciate you. And I feel like we're growing together as a group. And that's what this show is all about: us growing as a people and as a group, and continue to educate me, just as I try to continue to educate whoever's watching as much as I can. I'm still a student. I am here to learn as much as possible. So I appreciate you guys and all the comments that we get.
And you guys bring up a lot of conversations between us off air as well. And we just want to let you know.
We've had 3 fist fights since.
No, we just want to let you know we like the community we're fostering and these people that believe that we can all have different beliefs. We can still speak to each other and educate each other on different things. Also, if you like us, give us a 5-star review. Give us a comment because we just found out that those mean a lot for getting you on the charts and stuff. We had some record-breaking numbers last week with our Michael B. Jordan episode. Got some more people on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/wineandweed. You can check out iTunes, check out Spotify, and
Instagram.
And smash subscribe on that.
Have you, has a girl hollered at you yet from Wine and Weed? Has a girl came to you and been like, hey, I love you so much off Wine and Weed.
Ooh.
What's up with it?
Not a girl.
A guy.
No, I've had people walk up to me and say, I really like Wine and Weed. I like the podcast. At Coachella, some dude stopped me and went, oh, I know you from Wine and Weed. That was the first time I got recognized off Wine and Weed, which I got excited for because it's growing.
Sick.
You know what I mean?
That's sick.
So thanks, guys. We love you. Come say hi to us if you ever see us.
Don't ever come to my house though.
But don't come to yeah. But if you see us out, I like when people say what's up out and about. That makes
I love it.
That's cool.
I fucking love it. As we
what are we drinking today?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that shit.
We are drinking some Fume Blanc.
Ooh.
From Oakville in Napa Valley, 2013.
Oh, it's 13?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I know nothing.
We're going to get some new guests within the next month. But
we're going to get a lot of celebrities, guys. We didn't want to blow this show up too much and make this too famous. Chris is already getting shit about it.
I guess so. Some YouTuber was like, I guess you're bragging about knowing Michael B. Jordan now. I was like, I wasn't bragging.
I think that YouTuber is watching right now. He's like, how did he know my voice?
I was like, I wasn't bragging. We brought a friend on a show. Also, it's a piece about mental health.
Yeah,
it's
right.
not a brag.
But we are about to start bragging. We're bringing some really famous people on this fucking show because all my famous friends have been seeing me and been like, hey, man, I love what you're doing with Wine and Weed. I love the show. But our next guest, I can promise you, will definitely get high with us.
Hell yeah.
100%. I'm tired of getting high in front of people and just looking at them like they're judging me. And I fixed my glasses. You guys are probably looking at me like Sterling has on fancy glasses. They are very fancy. My girl bought them for me. But I fixed them. I fixed the glasses, and now I can get high in front of guests and not feel like a complete idiot. I'll leave it to Chris. He'll get fucking
I feel like that's like a little like weed hack is like when you wear sunglasses, you feel invisible.
You feel invisible, and everyone looks right at you. They're like, you look stupid.
It's like you're wearing sunglasses inside, Sterling.
Johnny, you want some wine?
No, I'm good. I appreciate
you. You got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah,
We'd
yeah,
love
right
for you
after.
to get fucked up and then go.
Right. Drive over there.
Safely.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
he would Uber. No, John, you wouldn't drive. I would get you an Uber, man.
I appreciate you, Sterling.
That
Safety first always.
That segue is perfect though. Uber. Let's get into Uber.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Cheers. Oh, I'm sorry. And the weed we're smoking this week is, I believe, we're smoking Maven Genetics. I think we smoked this last week. Chris and them told me we didn't. They're wrong. But Maven Genetics makes some great weed, actually. But we're smoking Tangy again, I think.
Tangy's good. Award-winning strain.
I got so high on Tangy like last night. I was with my boy having heart-to-hearts because I was sad in the moment. And I smoked this Tangy. I must have hit it like literally 4 times.
Nice.
And was like, that's enough. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest, Sterling. Every time I drink a sip of wine and I go, hey, this is good, and I don't want to drag this winery, but this is the first sip I've had on the show where I went, this is fine.
Yeah, this was an expensive bottle too.
Was it?
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's just I've never tried Fume Blanc before.
I've never even heard of it.
Me neither. So maybe that's.
I literally was just walking through the fucking aisle at the wine spot, and I was like, "That one looks cool. This one, and this one." And I just walked out. That was
maybe it has to aerate a little.
If you don't
bit.
like it, I have leftover Whispering Angel in the refrigerator.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. But by the way, this show should be sponsored by Whispering Angel by now. We plug them so much.
No bullshit. Watch this. Next week, you guys are going to come on the show. You're going to watch the show. I'm going to have a whole case of Whispering Angel. I'm going to make sure that we get a whole box sent to us. If nothing else, right? If nothing else.
Uber.
So Uber is adding ride preferences to the Uber Black option. And so they're adding 3 preferences right now. There's a temperature preference, a conversation preference, and a bags preference. So if you need help with your bags and etc. So if you don't want to talk to your chatty Uber driver, you can just put quiet. You know, you can choose that.
So my big
All
question
right,
is,
I already know where we're going. Let me cut you off for 2 seconds.
Okay.
This is the most Hollywood fucking shit that we're like. This is such a fucking niche market of like uber black.
That's
and if
what I
you
was
don't
about to
fucking
say.
want me talking to you and your bags lifted and the temperature, but when I say John read that shit off and it hit me home, it hit me so fucking deep in my heart. of like, I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna go into this.
I just don't know why us regular people don't also have an option to not talk to our driver.
Oh, I have a life hack for that. I just say, hey man, you can play whatever you want. I'm gonna take a nap, and then they just chill.
But what if he looks back and you're not sleeping?
What if
He's
you're
like,
on your
fucking
phone?
liar?
What if you want to like be on your phone? What do you have to get work done?
That's basically what I do. Like I'm just like this, and like no one, like they never like. I feel like they feel weird if it's never backfired on me.
There's some chatty Uber drivers. I kind of a lot of the times I'm fine with chatty Uber drivers, but sometimes you don't want them.
Yes.
We have a podcast. Of course, we're okay with chatty Uber drivers.
Yeah. Actually, chatty Uber driver would be a great podcast.
I had
wow.
Oh, we're taking that shit off. That sounds great. I had a chatty Uber driver not that long ago, and he was talking to me. We got into a whole discussion about racism.
Oh, wow.
Headed to the house. It was good though. It was good. I feel like I fucking even dove deep into some of his racist fucking beliefs that he didn't realize were racist. And I was like, dude. I was like, yeah, it is. And he was like, they're not pulling those people over because their color of their skin. It's because they think they look like thugs. And I'm like, but why do they think they look like thugs, dude? And he was like,
oh, damn.
He's like, I just think it's from them being young. And I was like, I think that there's definitely a youth component in there, but it's also a black youth component or a Hispanic youth component. And he started to be like, you know what, maybe you're right. That's fucked up. He's like, but I used to get pulled over all the time when I was a kid. And I started asking what he did, and he was like, well, I was selling drugs and doing this and doing that. And I was like, well, you deserve to get pulled over.
Well, I was a thug. I also feel like you shouldn't pull young people over just because they're young.
I agree.
I don't think you should target people because of their age. I actually do think you should pull over old people because they're old.
Well, you're targeting old people because of their age?
I want to get...
I have been hit by 2 old people who did not know what the fuck they were doing, and then somehow they got out of paying for my car.
Oh, wow, that sucks. I've been hit by young people, too, for sure.
I do want to get back into this Uber shit.
Yeah.
Because I did fuck it up. I derailed us. But... that was good. Yeah, I like this. I like this feature a lot. I may sound Hollywood. I may sound uppity. I may sound like a fucking rich guy. But I like this because I get into Uber sometimes. Uber Blacks. Is John smoking?
Yes, please.
100%. Yeah. I get into Uber Black sometimes. It's too fucking cold. And then I don't want to tell them, hey, I'm freezing because I feel like I'm complaining. I hate complaining. I'm not a complainer.
Me too.
So I get into the car and I'm like, oh, it's freezing. I'm not going to say anything. And then I'll get into the car, and the guy, I may be tired from a long flight or this or whatever, and the guy wants to talk to me about nothing. And I'm like, dude, not right now, but I can't be rude to you and say, stop talking to me, dude. I'm fucking trying to do this. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll let you talk to me. So, and then the bags. I'm actually offended if I'm paying you as much as I am for Uber Black, and you do not try to help me with my bag. I was in Hawaii, right?
I was thinking about that bag thing, and I was like, when has an Uber driver not helped somebody with their bags?
Yeah, I'll tell you when. I was in Hawaii recently, and I ordered an Uber. They don't even, in the part of Hawaii I was in, they don't even offer Uber Black. And every Uber is like 25 to 30 minutes away. I didn't know this. I had a flight. So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and book this Uber. I booked the Uber. The guy gets there. He's like, weirdly intimidated. You didn't want to give it to me again? I couldn't remember. Sorry. You just fucking passed me up.
You know when you're in the middle of a rotation, it keeps going through you, and you don't remember when it hit you?
Yeah.
Because you're
I'm
paying
gonna just
attention
start passing
to
the
Uber
job. I'm start
conversation.
doing this weird fucking snake thing around.
So
We'll
you can
figure it
throw like a blunt across the room, and it weirdly works.
Not for me.
No,
I have horrible hand-eye coordination.
Chris has burned down 3 houses. But no. So the car gets there. The guy first is staring at me weird. I'm like, dude, do you not want to help us? Like, we're about to like get in the car. He literally, I'm sorry. He comes to the back and watches me struggle with the bags and play Tetris. And he literally comes to the back and he's looking at me and he says, be careful with my car.
What?
Our videographer then jumps in and he's like, the courteous thing for you to do would be for you to help us with the bags, and that's actually a part of your job description. You're supposed to help us with the bags as you come. And he was like, you know what, fuck you, and and cancels us.
Okay, that guy has
Wow.
issues.
So then I'm thinking I'm gonna miss my flight. It's already took him 30 minutes to get here. So then I try to book another one, 30 more minutes.
30
more minutes. So I'm like, I'm gonna miss my flight. The second one gets.
Was Leo like really rude to him, or is this guy just like psycho?
Leo didn't say
Leo's a
anything.
very, very
Leo's
nice
very
kid.
nice. The funny thing was, it wasn't them. And then afterwards, Terrence J was like, no, Uber drivers weirdly in Hawaii are just fucking rude. He's dealt with a lot of them are just really mean. And this guy was like super. I didn't even hit it yet. This guy was like super mean, and Terrence was like, "Yo, it's gonna be whatever. It's gonna be okay." But Leo was like, "That was fucking weird." I didn't blame Leo at all because I watched him and he wasn't rude. The next Uber gets there, he doesn't even get out of his car. He just looks at us and says, "Too many people." It was 4 of us. He just drives off, cancels.
Wow.
So I missed my flight because two Uber drivers fucking just literally didn't do their jobs correct. So I say all that to say, I would like for you to help me with my bags, guys. If I fucking pay a little extra on Uber Black. Uber Black is expensive.
Yeah.
When you look at the fucking difference, you'll be like $32 Uber X and then $114 Uber Black. Like, you can't lift my bag?
That's really weird. I've never heard of a driver doing that before.
When I was in Hawaii, I only took Ubers, and they were like the nicest people, so that sucks. But I was in Honolulu, so there's Ubers everywhere.
Hey, as racist as I can say this, you look kind of Hawaiian.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair.
You think it was a racism thing?
I don't know. I just know it was weird. It was just weird. It was just 4 black people, and it just got handled weirdly.
I feel that.
In my head, I was like, I don't want to make this a race issue. I don't think it's a race issue.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is going on?
Shitty Uber stories do you guys always get in the car and you're like, what's your worst story? Or you're like, what's...
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes. I know your worst story. Yours is the worst, so can I go first?
I don't know which one you think my worst one is.
I know your worst one.
I feel like I have 3.
I'll take it off
Never mind. I know what my worst one
your
is.
Worst one is.
But that's me being the worst. That's not them being the worst.
But still, it's the worst Uber story of all time.
Yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst Uber customer of all time.
Okay. So real quick, my worst Uber story ever is I got a call from a random number. And I was like, yes, hello. Like, hey, this is Uber. This is Sterling Brim. I'm like, yeah. They're like, we suspended your account. And I was like, what? You're under an investigation right now with Uber.
Whoa.
And I was like, for what? Can you at least tell me, like, for what? Or, like, am I not allowed to know that? It's for defamation of property. Like, you apparently took a knife out and carved your name.
What?
No, not even my name. Carved some stuff in the back of a seat. So they, like, investigating on the phone with me. They're like, do you carry a knife? I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? I literally, like, lose my shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? No, I don't carry a knife. And the guy was like, I'm sorry, Mr. Brim. I don't mean to piss you off. I just have to go through these questions. I'm like, no, I don't carry a knife. He's like, okay. No point. Like, do you know anyone that carries a knife, or that were you with anyone that carried a knife? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm getting a little like irritated by this. I'm not trying to make this a race issue, but you're asking me, do I carry weapons on me? And it's like, this feels like kind of bogus, fam. And
when like you and nobody you know is carrying a knife around.
No, we chilling. Like, we big chilling. We chilling. Like, and if it was one of my niggas that carried a knife, I would probably be like, maybe. Or I would have just hung up and been like, yo, family own us. Like, I'm handling this because I know who I was with. And I'm like, what is this even about? And they were like, well, a driver called and said that he didn't know who did it, but he knew one of his customers from the night had carved something in his seat, and he said he thought it was you. I said, does that not feel race heavy? Like, I don't know who else was in his car, but he thought it was me. He has no actual proof. You don't like see anything. They're like, no, we have to investigate it. This, and we've done like a background check. We see you're you're fucking splickety. What? We know that you're like extremely clean.
Oh my god, they called you splickety for your face.
No, they're like, no, we know that you're fucking clean as shit. So we're willing to like let you get back on Uber. We just have to bring this to your attention. This, that, and the third. You can check your account though in another 10 minutes, and you can now order Ubers again. And I was just like, this is weird. Like, this is super weird. He was like, if they did the investigation, they had found me guilty, I was going to face up to like $25,000 in fines. And it made me feel like the individual who it was must have had like a shitty black and he wanted to upgrade. So he was trying to get that $25,000. So he was trying to con Uber and I was just in the middle of it.
Oh, that's an interesting conclusion. I didn't see you going there.
I felt like
because who would carve in an Uber black? It's not like it's
like who's like I wouldn't pay extra
right.
to fucking fuck it up.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the Uber X driver would have just been like, I guess I was drunk and fucking did that on the weekend.
That shit. I mean, the thing about
the Uber X driver was like, I guess I carved in my own
slept
seat.
in there last
Did I
night.
get in the back seat again?
I do sleepwalk and
no, I'm not judging Uber X drivers. I know friends.
No.
X.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had filled out my entire Lyft application the week before I got BuzzFeed, so I had like got my car approved.
Oh,
I was about to be a
you
week
would have
driver.
been doing your podcast in the.
I would have
Lyft.
been doing a chatty Uber podcast.
People would have definitely fucking pushed the button to mute you.
Yeah, they'd be like, "I'm sorry, I'm not participating in your podcast. I also don't want to talk to you at all, and it's too cold."
And I don't know what Blink-182 is. Please turn this
Can
song
you
off.
play anything other than Anthem by Blink-182 over and over again? I get it.
You got
It's
it
the
down, right?
first song off of Enema of the State. And Enema of the State is a classic album.
It is.
But sorry, I just want to go on a Blink-182 rant for a little while.
I know
I
more
got
about-
pretty high.
I know more about Mark Hoppus than you.
What? Do you want me to tell my shitty Uber story? But I hate it.
I want your Uber story. It's amazing.
But I hate it because it's you getting like fucked by Uber over and over again, and it's me like fucking over Uber, and it feels like I'm an asshole. I've been fucked by Uber a lot too. They've done weird
there
things
you go.
to me.
We're all struggling.
But I fucked Uber one time real bad.
Oh, God. We're all struggling.
And it's such a white person thing for me to do. You're going to hate the whole story, but it's great. So I'm getting picked up from a Blink-182 concert. No. Me and my friend Zach Evans, I was at a bar with some BuzzFeed people, and Zach Evans and I, who's a video producer who's really funny, who I
Can
think
you
will be
say
fine.
Zach Evans' name on the show?
I think he'll be fine. He doesn't do anything weird. It's me.
Okay.
I messed the whole thing up. But I guess in case we cut that out, I'll say a friend of mine from BuzzFeed had just gone to a bar. We were having a good time. We had been writing stuff today. You know, you're like having a good time being funny with people. And we get in the car, and I know that he freestyles, and I like to freestyle. And we like don't even like let's freestyle on the Uber on the way to this next place. So we get in, we're two pretty like drunk guys. Like we're two drunk guys. We're not like wasted. We're like had like 3 drinks. We're like after work coworkers going like, hey, we're gonna freestyle. We throw on beats and we freestyle the entire time to the next place. We don't really even talk to the guy. And then I open my door and Zach opens his door and a bus knocks my door off.
Holy shit.
I opened my door without looking because I was so in the zone. We had such a great freestyle. I was like, let's go to the bus.
I love he tries to convince us that he's not that drunk, but he opens the door.
Did you get that on camera?
I wish I got that on camera. No,
man.
No, I was just.
Oh, I thought you guys
in-
were like filming yourselves.
No, we were just freestyling for fun, you know?
That's so
and it was
funny.
a good freestyle. And I would also advise that this is when I learned you got to look in the street every time you open a door.
For
sometimes
cyclists, at
when
least.
you're in a when you're in a back seat of an Uber, you don't really think about that too
Right.
much. I
But
open
the Uber
it.
driver does. He always tells you, "Hey, watch out, watch out."
That's the
his
thing.
car.
That's the thing. I've been in a lot of Ubers where they tell you to exit on the right. That guy didn't say that.
Oh, it's his fault.
It's 100% his fault. You're not wrangling the drunk person.
Oh God.
I open the door, it smashes the door off, and it bends it forward, and I'm like, we were having a fun time.
You're ruining this Uber.
And literally what is going to happen right now, I'm going to have to sit here through the police report. Like, they have all of my information, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me talk to the bus driver, okay?
Just fucking enabling you.
The-
He's like,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
The Uber goes, okay, fine. And I run up to the bus driver and I go, and he goes like, what the f-? And I go, hey, I'm in an Uber, and the driver wants to talk to you. And he's like, ugh, okay. And I run back over and I said, he says he wants to talk to you. And the Uber driver goes, okay. And he walks up to the bus, and I just turn to Zach Evans and I go, go. And we just run away.
And
Because
they left.
what? Because they
Yeah.
have all my info.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only going to be
I
made to
love-
feel bad
I
and
love
promise
feel bad.
things to make people feel better.
Yeah.
I love no matter what he realizes that like he shouldn't have done that. He always goes back to they have all my info.
Like
Yeah,
I wasn't doing a hit and run, is what I'm saying. Like they can contact me the next day and go,
Did they
hey,
contact
you?
you?
They never contacted me.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
But-
Did they take it off your car and they were like, yo, there's deductible or something?
Never got hit up about it ever. This is why I'm a loyal Uber customer.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a lower star rating than me and you're one of my friends,
That's crazy. He knocked got
one time a
door.
bus knocked my door off,
Yeah.
and a lot of people do
What's
have
your
lower
star
rating.
rating?
Mine's pretty good.
Oh, mine's
Mine's pretty
4.9
good.
something.
Because
You're
that
not
was
fucking 4.9.
I'm a nice person. I just fucked up one time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna sound like some Hollywood shit again, full circle. But you have lower scores when you book more blacks because the drivers are more uppity and they're more like people in X, like everybody in Uber X. Everyone's nice. Everyone's like, "Hey, how's your day? Hey, what do you want to listen to?"
Transporting. We're just getting from place to place.
Everyone is just a good person in the
Right.
Uber X. And the Uber Black, he's like, I should really be fucking driving private fucking clientele right now. And you're like, and he doesn't fuck with you. He hates
I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, he's
right
doing
now.
you a
yeah.
fucking favor. He hates you
Yeah.
because he's like, this is not what I fucking normally do. He has some weird gig where, he has a gig that he like drives down fucking Usher all the time. And
Right.
He drives Madonna here and there. And now he's driving Steelo Brim. What does his life come to? Shit. So he's like, oh, God. Oh, God, MTV. He's pissed at himself. So you get in the car, and if, like, he calls you as soon as he fucking gets there, and he's like, I'm outside. You're like, yeah, I know. I just saw you just arrived. Do I not have, like, a fucking second? Like, can you calm down? I'm telling everyone bye. Like, leave me alone. No, he wants you to come immediately. Then he calls you, and then he's like, hey, I'm outside, as if you didn't get the fucking text message that said I have arrived. And you're like, okay, yeah, I got that. I'm going to come out right now. Then you come out there, and he's like, I was waiting. And you're like, I know, I'm here now. Like,
He hands you the keys. Here, you drive. What? No, I called the Uber. Drive. I have to
shitty.
drive?
You feel so shitty
Fine.
about it.
I
Yeah.
Wanna
guess
get the
I'll
Denny's
drive.
or not?
Stop for gas.
Then you drive, and then he gives you a score. You're like, no, I drove you well.
Wait.
I even checked the temperature for you.
I don't know. I didn't have this knife carving in the back seat of my car before you started driving.
He's carving it.
Right. Yeah.
He's writing his own shit. It says
Puts
his
a
name.
butterfly.
No, but it's just like that guy has an attitude already. So I say all that to say my score is not that high. my score is
Are
whatever.
Sterling and I both just bad people who are
No,
complaining
what's
about
your
everything?
score, John? What's your real score?
4.9.
It's not a fucking 4.9.
Actually,
John.
actually,
Like,
mine's
Pause
pretty
right
high
now.
too, dude.
Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah,
recording.
also-
Can I? No, I thought that was mine. Oh, mine is.
Yeah,
the,
yours is right here.
also
I want to see what
It
mine
also
is.
depends on how many Ubers you take.
I used to drive too, so that also I don't know if it's the
You used
same
to drive
score.
for Uber?
For Uber, yeah.
Oh, you should drive for Uber
Back in
too.
2015.
Oh, is it
2016.
cumulative score? Is it
I'm
like,
not sure, but it's been the same
Oh,
account.
that's interesting.
Is it like
Yeah.
an eBay?
Is-
Is it like an eBay rating? Like your fucking stars?
I think
against
it's
So
just
stars?
you
in
could get
general,
it back
yeah.
up if you
If I
start
start
doing
driving,
Uber
yeah,
Black.
Oh, I would love to drive
And
in a
you
fucking
just-
Ferrari. I'm just picking up
yeah,
one
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
I'm like, no bags, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
fits in here. Just get in. It's just me and you.
He's so weird. Oh, I'm 4.76.
Yeah, see, it's real good.
I put 4.7.
That's
One
good.
time.
No, you get kicked off like after if you get under like a 4.5. I thought you got kicked off.
Oh, really? Oh,
No,
okay.
drivers do.
Oh,
Not-
yeah,
not
okay,
the
okay.
passengers.
Yeah, you
Okay,
I
guys.
think passengers are
Yeah,
under
yeah.
4.
So,
Okay,
so
okay.
Sterling, I have more than you, and I once
Not
got
the
a
door.
bus that hit off a door. So
Yeah.
you must be a really
it was an
bad
Uber X.
person. But it was Uber X, and the guy was like, "Things happen, man."
He was like, shit happens. What are you going to do about it?
I'm not even gonna tell Uber about this. Okay, I'll fix it. That's my bad.
And my guy is literally like, I was waiting 30 seconds. You know what? Take your bags back out. All that is coming back.
Oh yeah, we got some Poppy stories this
This is
This is our second time singing the All That theme song on this show.
But it's that good.
week. Yeah, it's
They
that
killed
good.
it.
I swear to God, more than once a week, in my head, I go, it's just an introduction before to blow your mind
Mind.
all the fucking time.
Every little bit
Do it
of
all
that
the time.
time. I want to keep you on the floor, in the air, in the air. I just don't get no.
It's literally the catchiest song I think
It's
of
all
all
of that.
time.
It's all of that. What theme song are they gonna use? Because I don't know if that song is gonna hit for the kids nowadays.
They'll probably
They want more
remix
like-
it.
It's gonna be the Migos.
Comedy.
I would love Amigos, all that. Migos, if you listen to this shit, which I know
Yeah.
you're not, go, please do the All That theme song. Oh man, that'd be amazing. But All That's coming back, and they are bringing back
Comedy.
Keenan and Kale to actually EP it. And they'll be featured in the show
That's
here and there. They'll
cool.
both be featured in the show here and there. I saw Kale actually this past week, and Kale is bringing back the Good Burger guy. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's
His
a
name
dude.
is Ed.
We're all dude. Hey, yeah, Ed is Ed from Hey, home of the
What's
Good Burger.
the-
Can I take your order?
What's the Keenan one when he's in the bathtub?
It's Pierre Escargot.
Pierre Escargot, thank you.
Pierre
Yeah,
Escargot.
like so they're bringing back these characters that we grew up loving, and it's crazy. Brian Robbins is now the president of all that. He's now the president of Nickelodeon, who is the creator of all that, and his whole thing was that we should have never canceled all that. All of that was supposed to be the
Saturday Night Live.
SNL for the kids, and he was like, and it shouldn't have been canceled, and he was disappointed in that. So that was one of the first things he wanted to do was bring back all that, which is so
it
cool.
has such a good foundation for being this SNL for kids.
Music performances were always amazing. Like you had a lot of the upcoming stars, the young stars went on all that.
You're right.
Like they went on you can go back and see like Aaliyah performing on all that, and Usher and like Britney Spears, and these people went on all that, which was like so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited.
Hell
about
yeah,
this.
all that.
Yeah.
I love all that.
And they're bringing not to get
Also,
derailed
I
again.
watched it recently, and like it's a good sketch show.
It
It's
is a good
kids
sketch show.
but it's a great. They're good at writing sketches. It's no offense, Disney Channel. It's better than like Disney Channel shows, which I'm like, okay, Disney Channel. But it's like it's a good sketches.
Yeah,
They're
it
just
is.
kind of silly.
It's
and kiddie.
relatable too.
It's super funny.
Like, as
though.
a kid, I remember being a kid and being like, even if my parents didn't like, they would watch SNL or like different comedic shows that I wouldn't know what they're talking about. I didn't know about sex, or I didn't know about this thing just yet, so it didn't really pertain to me as much, as versus watching all that as a kid. You had stuff your parents didn't know. You had your own inside jokes. It was like kids writing sketches as well. It wasn't like all these adults writing sketches for kids. Those guys were like pitching a lot of their own sketches.
Oh, that's interesting. They're like kids in the writers' room.
Yeah, those
yeah.
kids were like real
That's
SNL
awesome.
members. It was
Yeah.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
dope.
they could be like, yeah, I got this idea of like something that I go through as a kid, and you're like, great, I'd love to write a sketch about that as
Yeah.
a writer. That's super fun.
Yeah, and that's
That's
fucking
great.
cool. I have a history of Brian Robbins too. Shout out to Brian Robbins. I was in the movie Hardball, and Brian Robbins directed Hardball. But what are you gonna say, John?
Oh, well, okay. So they, the reason why it's in the news right now is because they announced the date that it's going to be back, and that's going to be Saturday, June 15th.
Wow.
Yeah. And let's
Late
see.
birthday
The first episode will feature appearances from 3 folks who were part of the original main cast: Kel Mitchell, Lori Beth Denberg,
Oh,
Josh Server,
Oh,
and they reprise their classic characters. It's a
You said
revival.
what? You're high, Chris?
oh yeah, I got high a little while ago during the Uber conversation. I was having a nice time. What kind of other topics do you want to talk about?
We have the Sikhs are offended by this $790 Gucci turban.
Yeah, that's a real thing. That thing is back.
Can I get a summary of this article? I haven't really
Yeah,
heard yet.
let's see.
That thing is bad.
It's only been 3 months since Gucci had to apologize for its blackface sweater, but it seems the brand hasn't learned its lesson. The Italian fashion house made headlines earlier this week for its indie full turban, which was listed for sale on the website of luxury department store Nordstrom for a whopping $790. The blue turban closely resembled the style of turbans worn by millions of Sikhs, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, around the world. And people in the Sikh community were offended, calling out Gucci and Nordstrom for cultural appropriation, insensitivity, and the hefty price tag. And then now Nordstrom pulled the turban from the website.
You know what's interesting is that Miss Kana Walker, who was in the show, my girl, she works in fashion. And I was talking to her about this, and I was talking to her about Gucci blackface the first time, and then talking about Prada and these different brands. And her whole thing was, it felt to her as a white woman that's on the outside looking in of the parties that are being offended all these different things from blackface to the turban. It felt intentional. It felt like they don't want you buying their clothes, and I don't know why you guys don't see that. That we are like, whoa, how'd this get through? Or whoa, how'd this thing happen? This thing shouldn't have happened. But we are not taking into account that maybe they want this thing to happen.
It's like an advertising technique.
It's a form of just being like, we're okay with our own. We're okay with this dollar. Like, so when we say we boycott, it's like they might look at it and be like, thank you. We want to keep our brand into certain hands and represented by certain people. Like, we're okay with you guys not buying our shit. It was like when Jay-Z years and years and years ago, the reason he started his own champagne brand, Ace of Spades, was because the owner of Cristal at the time refused to accept that hip-hop made a killing on the brand for him. That Cristal had his biggest year ever because of all the songs that came out that year stating Cristal this and pouring Cristal this and blah, 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 Cristal champagne. And the owner of Cristal refused to actually give credit where credit was due. He said he actually said that he would prefer that they didn't buy any Cristal.
Yeah, and the guy from Tommy Hilfiger said that like a few years before.
Yeah.
Similar.
So it's like when these brands do something like this, I think we want to believe, like I always joke with Chris and say,
you think that's this is the modern version of that? Of like,
no,
it's like a passive aggressive.
I'm saying
way.
that these things keep happening. Why would I not believe that? Gucci has too much money.
You're like,
before
before we were saying, oh, they don't have the people to tell them what they're doing, and now you're like, no, they knew exactly what they were doing. Is that what you're kind of saying?
They have the money to hire the people, to the best people, to make sure things like this don't happen. I work in this space.
Yeah.
And you can make sure these things are not occurring. It's very simple. You hire within those rooms.
But do you think it's deliberate that?
I don't know. It makes me question
interesting.
it. It makes me question
it's interesting.
I don't know if it's deliberate. You make it where I'll say you're forcing my hand to believe.
Yeah, it keeps happening.
It keeps happening. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it forces me to question this and say, whoa, well, if this thing continues to happen, it's not the same exact thing, but if an abuser keeps hitting you and then he's like, sorry, that's not me, and he keeps doing it, it's like, no, it seems like it's you. That's you. That's who you are. So like,
yeah, you're not making an effort to change.
To change it all.
Seems like you're kind of okay with it.
So that's my question. Is like, is this on purpose? I don't know. Not sure you can give me an answer. Not sure you can give me an answer. It's just more of a question I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, interesting. I can't. I'm not a good weigh-in of Gucci or Turbans.
No, you know what? I would like from this moment, because we're going to start getting into more feedback. I would love to hear what you guys think. I would love to hear what you guys think. If you didn't think this is deliberate, if you think that Gucci is making an actual effort to stop the black dollar, the person of color dollar, or whatever they let it be like, for instance, if you go to Gucci, they have right now rainbow this. They do Pride Week. They want the gay dollar. The gay dollar is strong too. But maybe they're saying we don't care for the black dollar. We don't care that they're letting
so they're doing offensive things to offend that community, so they don't buy the clothes. Is what you're saying?
I'm saying that it's a question.
Okay.
And I would love to hear our feedback of everyone that's watching this. What do you think?
Or if they're not just thinking about it, or if it's something else.
Yeah, if you really think it's just a coincidence, or no, this is just a mistake. It's an honest mistake. They're pure-hearted. All of that, right? Whatever you believe. I want to know what you guys really believe. So cool. Our first feedback conversation, and we'll bring up the answers next week. We just did that. We just did some fucking, hey, Nucky.
Let us know and let Wrigley know. What do you think?
Those are my sprinklers.
But
let's talk about Robert Smith first. Okay. So if you guys don't know, John will give us all the facts, but Robert Smith, he did the commencement speech at Morehouse College. If you do not know about Morehouse College, it's a historically black college and university. It's an HBCU. It is an all-boys school. It is a very prestigious black college. It's a great school. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. I got a lot of friends that went to Morehouse. Shout out to all those fellas. But Robert Smith spoke at the actual graduation, and he's surprised. Robert Smith is the think he initially had he's a VC. He's a firm guy. Equity firm. I forget what it's called. I think it's like Vista Equities. But he's a CEO of that company. But he's worth $4.4 billion.
Ooh.
So he's rich. He's fucking rich. And he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's paying it forward. And he surprised all of these individuals, all these graduates at the graduation, and told them that all of their student loans would be paid off.
Oh, my God.
He was paying off everyone's student loan,
How
every
good
graduate's
would that
student
feel?
loan. So that amounted to $40 million. It
Really? $40 million?
was $40 million.
How many students is that?
I don't. John, do you have the facts on that? I don't know exactly how many
Hold
students,
on.
but it was $40 million.
Holy.
And he gave that $40 million. He paid it for, and he spoke on it and said he wanted this to be a generational thing. He's not paying this money for just for these guys. He wants these guys to pay it for it as well.
Awesome.
And take care of graduates and take care. And I thought about what it really meant for this many black men to be released from the institutions into society debt free.
Wow.
400.
400 students. And for him to do this, and these black men can go into society debt free. I don't owe anybody. They can start their careers today,
Yeah.
make money today, invest back into their communities today. They can start paying that $40 million for today. And it just made me so proud as a black man to be like, that's fucking so cool that this man just took care of these individuals who probably had that they worried and probably were like, oh man, got to pay those student loans back forever. So my first 5 years of 7 years of working, 10 years, or my fucking whole life, depending on who you are, I never really get ahead of the game. This makes it where they can legitimately start on kind of an even playing field and go after their fucking dreams today.
It feels like such an individual release, too. Like they must feel. Yeah. They just
You
feel so
imagine
good.
each and every one of them probably feels like, whoa.
Oh my God, that's so. I was thinking about the one kid who was like, I didn't get any loans because I've been working 3 jobs to pay this off. I didn't have to work those 3 jobs. I could have been doing exactly what Tyler did, and Tyler also just got his whole school paid for.
Yeah.
Which I just thought was funny.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that sucks for that kid. That definitely sucks for that kid. But I'm pretty sure he'll learn from those 3 jobs, and he'll be even better going into the workforce because he's learned so much. So I don't pity that kid. That kid now can also go after his fucking career. So it's great.
That's
but it is
true.
funny. It is very funny.
There is one kid who I saw after I made that joke earlier to you that said that they transferred out of that school due to debt. Apparently, I didn't read the article. I only read the headline. It's one of those things. But and then he's in debt and he transferred out because of the debt.
Oh, you're saying before he transferred out in his sophomore year because he
transferred out months ago because he was like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm racking up all this debt, or it was too expensive.
But was he graduating? Who would transfer a month before they
I'm
graduated?
sure
Bullshit.
there's a
Articles
little
fake.
more to the story.
Fake news.
I don't
Not
know if
buying
there's a little more story, and by clicking a link, I could probably read the whole thing. but instead, I'm one of those people who reads the titles and brings it up in discussions. God damn it.
You know what it is? You're a writer. So you read the fucking headline and you write your own story. Which is also
the worst
fake
advice.
news.
Yeah.
It says, bruh, is the S or the C silent and sent?
In the word scent, like when you smell something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
Do we have an answer for this? So they listed this place called bigseventtravel.com. They listed
I know Biggs.
Do you?
No.
Oh, they listed the top. They did a survey and they listed the top 50 based on state or region or whatever. Sexiest accents in America. And when I start thinking about America, I don't even think about sexy accents. I don't even think people in America can sound sexy.
Yeah. There's 50 accents?
Yeah. No one's ever been like, oh, shit, bitch, you from Tennessee?
No, but she's got this South Dakota thing about it.
Yeah.
It really gets me
Oh,
going.
my God. I want you guys to at least try to guess the top 5
wow.
if you can.
Okay.
Top 5. Let me let you know right now. the top 5. I say those accents, and I think what we're gonna realize very quickly is there's a cultural difference in this shit.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because Chris when he hears a New York accent, you say,
well,
what?
I would guess New York is in that top 5. Are they in the top 5?
I want you to tell me your New York accent first.
Oh, where else I would have to do all these accents?
No.
In New York,
we do not have to do
New York, some you're gonna get a coffee with a quarter, or you're like, come on, man. It's like kind of like an Italian New Yorker is the kind of New Yorker that I.
And I'm
think
like,
of.
nah, B, nah. Like, no, I'm on some like, yo, mama, yo, ma. Yo, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, right? Like a nigga, come on, holler at me real quick.
Yeah.
What you playing? I'll kick you with this motherfucking tail. Get your ass over here.
That's
Stop playing with me.
totally a New York
Absolutely.
accent as well.
And it's like, to me, it's like they're completely different. So what accent are we talking about?
I don't know if they're that different though. They're both very aggressive. They're both kind of say the words the same
fucking
way.
Muliano. Who's this guy, huh?
Who's this guy, huh? Hey, but I can also go, who's
Bada
this
bing,
guy,
bada
huh?
boom. We get rid of this guy, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it's actually kind of the same accent. It's just in a kind of a different
Is
way.
that just Italian or just a lot of
I
Italians?
don't know. It kind of
living in New
sounds
York?
Italian.
Yeah, I love Italians, man. Keep up the good work.
So where do we fall on it?
Okay, so you guys want to guess some?
I want to guess New York. Where does it land?
All right, New York's in the top 5.
Fuck yeah.
Minnesota for
sexiest-
sure. Like
Minnesota is
Minnesota.
not in the top 5.
Oh, top 5? Okay,
Or
top
do,
five, top
do you
five.
want to go top? Okay, yeah, I guess
Top
you
five,
can't
top
go
five.
50-0.
No, 5th. We don't have that much time.
What else is there?
But what is the least
Valley?
sexiest accent in America?
You think the Valley is one of the top accents in America?
Is this supposed to be sexiest?
I don't think that's
or
a
no?
sexy
Oh, I was
accent.
like,
You
okay,
ain't
okay.
never
I
like,
think,
damn,
I think
listen.
Californians
No,
are gonna be
I
down
wasn't
there.
sure what we were ranking it by. My bad.
Maybe like those Southern gentleman people. Maybe like a Georgian accent.
Okay.
Could
No.
be like a.
Come here, boy. You're like, whoa, sir,
Hey,
calm down. What
I
the
saw
fuck?
you from across the bar,
The
and I
Matthew
thought,
McConaughey
no,
accent.
I mean like, excuse me, miss, I saw you from across the bar.
Did you just spit out tobacco?
Excuse me, miss. No, I could see like a Minnesota. I don't know, cause like Minnesota's like a
You've
nice.
never
life
met a
person.
Minnesota chick and been like, man, she had me at an accent, fam.
I think
As
it's
soon as
cute.
she spoke, I was like, she
a
from
Minnesota
Mankato.
accent's cute. It may not be sexy, but it's
Okay.
cute.
Definitely cute. Yeah.
Sexy.
I said Georgia. That's my
I said no.
Texas.
Okay. Texas is up. Is in the top 5. Texas is in the top 5.
Do you
That little
know?
twang, huh?
Yeah, this boy's like this. I can
You're a
see
cowboy.
Horses in the bag.
I know a guy from Texas who sounds like this.
Funny.
Is it the #1 accent in America?
So I'll just give you guys
What's
the
wait?
top 5.
Is
Yeah, because I
Texas
can't even
#1?
imagine.
I'll just give you guys top 5. Number 1,
Oh,
Texas.
Wow.
wait, just FYI, 2 of my 5 I've guessed have been in the top 5. Can I try until I fail?
2 out of the 3. You already missed 1.
Oh, what did I guess?
You said no. You missed 2.
Georgia. I
You
said
said
Georgia.
Minnesota and
I
Georgia.
didn't say I was agreeing.
No, he was just
I was agreeing with John on Minnesota.
Okay,
but fine.
bullshit.
Fine.
Go,
Fine.
keep going now. Keep going now.
Actually, no, I got no more. You tell me what
Exactly.
you think it is.
Jersey? I don't know.
Boston.
Boston. Boston.
Really? Boston is
Fucking
sexy?
Boston?
I said that
Boston.
as a joke.
Boston.
Boston.
I know
Yeah,
you guys are right.
yeah, they're like, that's not how you
Your
sound at all.
Boston accent suck. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know. We get it. We fucking get
It's
it.
like you fucking
So,
retard. It's like
you
Matt Damon
you
over
fucking
there.
retard.
I guess you just. I don't know. I didn't realize. I guess
This
I
guy's
can't think
from
about how a
Southie.
woman.
This guy's from fucking
You're
Southie.
bad at it.
So bad at it. Shit.
I'm probably bad at it as well. but-
Because no black people live in Boston. I ain't never heard a black accent a day in my life.
Yeah,
so
you're-
I can't get a black Boston accent.
Your body's malfunctioning. It's like,
My
no.
body's like, nigga, you don't know what it's like to be there. Shut your ass up.
I lived in fucking Revere, Massachusetts, Revere. You know, kind of near Lynn, where like the boxers said. I
okay.
fuck up the accent
Same as
every
your
once
New
in a
York.
while. No, it is. If I didn't have Jersey Shore, I wouldn't know how to explain that place. I was like, if I didn't have Jersey Shore as a reference, I don't know what the fuck this place is.
Okay, so it's number 1, Texas. Number 2, Boston. Number 3, New York.
All right.
Number 4 is Maine.
Oh
see,
yeah,
that's
them Maine
specific.
accents.
I've never met someone
Yeah,
from
that's
Maine.
very
I've never met
specific.
anyone. And then number 5 is Chicago. My city.
Nice.
Maine.
What's the
Chicago's
Chicago
the-
accent like?
I don't know. I'm from Chicago, fam. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you speaking it right now?
Are all of
That's
them?
how I talk. I mean, niggas, people always. I tell you when people meet me and they hear me talk, they be like, "Oh, I can tell you from Chicago,"
Oh, that's interesting.
and I be like, "Word? I can't. I don't
yeah,
know
it
what
just
that means.
yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but I appreciate it all in the same breath because it lets me know I've been living in LA for quite some time, and I still have not lost my Chicago accent. I hope I never lose it because I'm not from LA, but I love LA. I know LA. Hey, you little mark ass, buster ass, little bitch ass. Hey, cut, come here. On my fucking neighborhood, nigga. Oh, they call me Cocoa Butter. I ain't race marks, little bitch.
And that's how
say
I
that all
sound.
the time. Yeah, I say
Oh,
that
she
all the
just
time.
farted in my fucking mouth as I was doing that last line. Oh, God.
That's how John sounds. In Southern
For
That's
sure.
California.
LA
Hey,
shit.
hey.
John's not from LA, are you?
I am from LA, yeah, but this is
You from LA?
Yeah, absolutely.
LA.
Born and raised. Well, from the Valley
I
specifically.
ain't
Yeah.
from LA then, fam. Stop talking that goofy shit.
All right.
Tell him where he's from.
He's from LA County.
Yeah, LA County.
They don't
Yeah,
count.
yeah.
It's still L.A. County.
No, LA and LA County are two different things, fam. You got South Central, and then you got like the south side of a street in the valley that's like somewhere in Van Nuys. Not the same thing.
I feel that.
Can I just do one more look at the list, and then we'll wrap it up? Can I just look at it?
Can I
to
just
grab
look at
a
the
rent?
list?
I just want to look.
Can I
at the
just look at the list? I'll
No.
read it to you.
Are you gonna read the whole thing?
Yeah, you didn't make it up there. Number
I'm
6 is
into
Mississippi,
it.
which is fucking surprising.
That's very specific. I don't even know what. it
Very
means.
surprising.
I guess
I
that is
have
sexy.
my family is from Mississippi and they sound horrible. But let me continue. Number 7 is Hawaii.
Okay.
Number
I
8
can see that.
Philadelphia.
Brother.
What?
Number 9
Sex-
St. Louis. The St. Louis is a Midwest swing. Yow. All we have is Nelly for reference. We have nothing else.
Yeah, I have no idea what a St. Louis accent sounds like.
Number 10 is California.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we just sound regular. That's how I look at
that's
it.
how I
Yes,
see
Am
you
I-
sound-
is it just?
You're
Is that how everybody
stupid.
thinks?
No, no, that's how stupid you are. Is that
No,
we all-
everybody
we
in
all
everybody
think
in
we sound
movies
regular.
has California accents.
Like he just said to me, "How do you do a Chicago accent?" In my head, I really don't know because I feel like Chicago people just talk regular.
Exactly.
But I go places and people are like, "Oh, I can tell you from Chicago." I
Maybe
hear
it's-
California from y'all.
Maybe it's just in slang. It's just in certain words.
But
But
your voice get how you fucking sucked on healing.
Slang.
oh,
Just
sorry.
in slang.
Slang.
It's in slang.
To bring it back to Blink 182 and Tom DeLonge.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's like the most Californian I can go is Tom DeLonge's voice.
Yeah.
I want to
It
even
just,
see
like,
if he's from
sounds
California.
But
like-
you right around. You're not there, but you like.
Right,
I hear you.
I go. I for sure. That's me at my worst.
Yeah, I
That's
hear
why I
you.
can do this accent because it's not too far.
Yeah.
It's just an exaggerated version of my voice.
When what girl's like, "Oh my god, it's so sexy." Do you hear that California?
The way that guy fucking talk, or like a girl like this, like is that
Yes,
sexy?
yes.
I don't.
Okay,
Maybe?
Northwestern. Chicano is number 12.
Okay.
Miami is number 13.
Chicano is just
Yeah, real
all
shit.
right. Everywhere?
Youper? Youper is number 14. What the fuck is a Youper?
Yeah, I love that.
That's
Youper.
it.
How do you
Upper-
spell that?
That's in that's in the upper peninsula of fucking Michigan.
Wow.
That's so
There,
specific.
wow. Yeah, they're so specific.
Asian,
If you
Okay.
are from
which is just New
Youper,
Orleans.
if you are from
Nolens.
Youper, record something and send it to @Wine and Weed Podcast so we can hear what you
It'll
sound like.
never make us. Chris will masturbate to your voice. So what?
If you're from Youper, just give me one night.
It just never
Yeah.
makes it on the show. It's just like, what happened to that voice from you? No, nothing. Nothing.
Wait, a lot of people told us they sent in from Youper. What happened to those clips, Chris? Nothing.
Oh, he just gets busted for voices. And they're just being like, "Hey, Chris. Hey, Wine and Weed host taken down over tapes of voices."
Porn. We're calling it porn. We can't really understand the accent.
ASMR porn.
We think it's from Ooper. It's kind of sexy, to be honest.
Oh,
But like 14 sexy.
Midwestern. I
Okay.
guess that's
Midwest is like Minnesota.
Yeah,
It says
Oh,
12
yeah.
states included in that.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you fucking include 12 different states and be like, you all sound the same?
That's the
Great
Midwestern
research.
Tornado
I'm sorry.
Alley.
that's it.
That guy is obviously from the upper bay of that one city we
Yeah,
were talking about.
100%.
And he's like, that's the best accent. And then the other one, like, you know, those 12 states? like you had such a specific one the one before.
All right, I'm gonna just read through the rest really quick.
I'm into it.
Midwestern, Alabama, Baltimore, Virginia, Tennessee, Kansas, Connecticut, Cleveland, Oklahoma, New Orleans, which I thought they already said through Cajun, but apparently not.
So what number are we on right now?
We're on, New Orleans is 25th.
Okay, because I'm just saying, once we get to the bottom 10, those are the ones that they're specifically dissing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to know when we're there.
100%.
What are the bottom 10?
Kentucky. Are we going to bottom 10? Bottom 10.
I'll jump to bottom 10.
They not only said Atlanta was 31st, they put a picture of Usher up. I don't know why. They didn't have a picture for any other fucking place. I swear to God. And they have a picture of Usher just looking at the wall. It's fucking weird.
Atlanta, but Usher Atlanta.
Okay, I'll go back. They did Ozark as a 36th place. I didn't even know Ozark was a real place until the show came out.
Yeah, right.
They have Providence as 38th, but it's specifically Pauly D. A picture of Pauly D, which is so weird again to point out Pauly D and Usher. But the bottom 10 is Pennsylvania Dutch as 41.
Okay, that's like Amish people.
Cincinnati is 42. Pittsburgh is 43. Florida is 44.
Yikes.
Southern Ohio as
Southern Ohio.
yeah as 45.
Southern Ohio, gross. Get me out of here. I am
California Valley is 46.
Oh,
Okay.
diss.
That's San Fernando Valley, the Valley Girl.
That's fair.
Basically
That's-
calling
That
Tom
man
DeLonge
said
out.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
I don't
No, I
even
get
know
it.
what a Valley guy would sound like.
It's like
Me
the
either.
same,
Oh, I
like
guess
it's like
so.
totally like it's California, dude.
Oh,
It's
chill,
like,
bro,
Oh my
chill, bro.
God, like what is?
I get those
what's
vibes.
Where, I
Chris
don't.
can
I'm
do that voice so well.
Yeah,
get those
these are
vibes.
that's my wheelhouse for sure.
Number 47 is Alaska.
I don't what?
Number
like Eskimo?
Who's even talked to someone from Alaska?
Yeah.
I think it's like Canadian, but it's probably like kind of like down here. That's what I imagine Alaskans sound like, but I really have
If
no
you're
idea.
from Anchorage, Alaska, send
And
us
you
Send
sound
your
like,
voice.
they're like,
Chris
hey,
will drown in a
hey,
pool of
Chris
cum from
and
these
Steelo.
voices.
Here's
No
some
video.
Steelo, John.
Please don't send a video. No video.
No video.
Just voices. Number 48, Minnesota. So,
Fucking diss.
So
Oh,
fucking
well,
John,
sorry.
So John and Chris both wanted to hear Minnesota voices.
Hell yeah. Oh,
apparently
yeah.
This
Look,
list was like, no, that's not our thing.
look, girls in Minnesota. I know a lot of people don't find you sexy, but John and I,
We
we're
get
in.
you.
If you really want to go get some low self-esteem girls, go to New Jersey.
Keep
apparently,
doing what
'cause
you
they're
do.
49. You got New York, which is like literally 5 minutes away. That's like number 3, and then you got New Jersey. They're like, oh, yeah.
I
You go,
feel like
you
that's
go
a
across
diss.
the fucking bridge and you sound like a piece of shit. Like, what is that
Yeah,
about?
there is some personal bias in there.
100%. This is bullshit.
Who got 50th? I thought that was 50th.
No, 50th was Long Islander.
Oh, that's a diss. My dad's from Long Island.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's my.
That's why you sound so shitty.
Yeah, thanks,
You're from
dude.
Cali.
All right, well,
Valley.
thanks for joining.
No, I mean, we really are signing off though.
Yeah,
Shit.
my parents are from New York. I'm from California. The two best accents combined.
Oh shit! No, California was like number 10,
I don't care.
and New York was number
yeah,
3.
according to this one person
But
from
I
the
was better than you
peninsula
'cause
of one
no,
town.
I was better than you because I'm from Chicago and my family's from Mississippi. So I was 5 and 6.
They were pandering though.
I did pay them for that list.
But Mississippi is a
Ooh,
sleeper. The
shit.
fact that you made the list with Mississippi is surprising.
Mississippi, they do not sound good in Mississippi. And I'm sorry, Mississippi, if you want to fucking get mad at me, but I'm pretty sure you don't have Wi-Fi to watch this. No, I'm joking. I love Mississippi. My family's from there, so shout out to Mississippi. But I think that's it, right, Chris? We covered a lot of shit, and I'm drunk and high.
We covered a lot of stuff today. More of it fun than usual, but we'll get back to our serious, mean old selves
We're
next
pretty
week.
sure America will do us right next week and have some shitty stuff go down.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes, we will. Peace out. The oldest outro you can do.
The oldest outro?
Peace out?
I like peace out.
The Kings used to.
They said pizza out? Where's Pete?
All right, penis is out.
Where's Pete? Oh, Pete's out. I'm just gonna keep podcasting. You guys can pack it up.